The final method that I'm going to show you will be using our graph editor, which is actually the most interesting part of this video. Yeah, if you come under the node editor, this is our data set. On our toolbar here, we have data set. We can import our data. So make this a little bit bigger. So to load our data set, we come here, we select custom because this is not a CSV data set. All right, this is a text data set. We select the path to our data. I think it's from linear regression data set. This is our data. Load our data. All right, after loading, we have to set it active. From here, we can have a preview of our data set. Now, we don't need this column. We have a data pipeline. This is an early stage of CyxWiz Engine. So we are currently working on something called a data studio, which is going to have a lot about processing, manipulating of data of various types. As of now, everything is just scattered. When you load your data, you can preview. You can prepare it, so there's nothing to prepare here. These are the various components. You have annotation, and here we have training. We notice here that it cannot train because we need to create our graph node. If we go under the node editor, we right click data pipeline, we put input data set. Then from here we can create a dense layer. Okay, after a dense layer we can add a loss function, that is our cause. We are doing a regression problem, so we use this one, the mean square. All right, and then from here we can add our optimizer function with something like gradient descent. So we are going to use stochastic gradient descent. We are going to map in our data. Since this is a linear regression with one variable, right, we have to come here under this units and just put 1. We put 1, and we are going to use none. You notice here that when you put 0, we have like an error. Okay, you have to put at least 1, and our activation function is 0. Okay, so we map from our dense layer to our prediction, and we take the label to our target. Then from here, our loss function to be here. That is it about our node editor. See how simple it is to build something. Under this pipeline, under the training, we notice here that we don't have, again, the error it was complaining about. Here, we are going to put like 1500, our epoch. Our batch size, the data is not that big, so we can use 8. There is no 1. We have 2 data loaded in memory, all right? But the one which is active is this. Going to set this one to be active. Yeah, then you come under this data set. You have to make sure this data set is also loaded. All right, so this data set node should point to the data in memory, which is custom. Okay, so from here we can add custom. Now it says data set is loaded. So we can now hit our training once more time. Training is actually taking place. So you can see that the training cost is actually is reduced. That means training is taking place. This is our training dashboard. We can see a lot of information from here. I think from 300 there is not much training actually taking place, so we could reduce our epoch to 500, all right, and still have the same result. Can change from stochastic gradient descent and use this other optimizer Adam, all right, and we delete this one to point it to Adam. And we can hit again train. Can clearly see that nothing, there's no big of it. After training on CyxWiz Engine, you have to test your model. So for you to test your model, you go under tool and you are going to see test. So you run a test and you come under prediction. You can see the predicted value and the actual value. When we load our data set, the engine is going to divide the data set for testing, validation, and training. So it used this test data set to actually predict the output. So after training, you can export your model. To export your model, you come under deploy, model export. We have our own format of exporting model. Go, you select your output, which is under linear regression, and here I think we have model. So you can export your model here, you save it. So you can add like the model name, the author, and that is it. You hit the export and you said export successfully. All right, so if you come under asset browser, you refresh, shift this to the right. If you refresh, you go under model, we are going to see our model which is exported. That is it. I hope this have been informative, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. View.